Hey guys, let's break down this amazing roll between Craig Jones and Jozef Chen. And in this roll, Craig Jones will mostly play guard. And it will be interesting to see how Jozef Chen is passing from top and how Craig Jones is dealing with the situation. Because Jozef has very tricky guard passing, but Craig Jones has tricky guard, so it will be interesting to see the contrast. Jozef Chen hiding his legs, so it's hard for Craig Jones to get that octopus guard. And now he's in his tripod passing. Let's see if he'll manage to pass the guard of Craig Jones from here. Yeah, Craig Jones like opening the right hip of Jozef Chen, just bringing him backwards. Straight away leg drag for Jozef Chen. Pay attention to the right hand of Jozef Chen, how he's blocking the hips of Craig Jones. So Craig Jones cannot get his hips up so he can regard. Just amazing work from Jozef Chen. But it will be hard to hold this position, yeah, straight away. Craig Jones bridging him. Yeah, he even got a knee bar a little bit there, but straight away Jozef Chen rolling to change the angle of that knee bar, which he manages to do so. So now he's going on his own heel hook here. Yeah, this is a deep bite, but Craig Jones straight away just going into top position, hiding his heel and doing ballerina toes. So it will be hard for Jozef Chen to get a good bite on that heel. Craig Jones has very flexible feet, so when he does that ballerina toes position, when he flexes his toes, like it is so hard to find his heel. It is so hard. Jozef Chen is managing to split the hips of Craig Jones. Yeah, this is a good position for Jozef. But oh my god, that was very good coil armbar position there for Craig Jones. Just recovering the guard. Lachlan Giles is one of the best from that position. But Jozef Chen reacted very quickly from there, so he survived. Yeah, that was very nice sweep attempt from Craig Jones, but Jozef is very good at keeping his hips in perfect position and his head in a perfect position where it is hard for Craig Jones to sweep him overhead. Like, Jozef Chen will never allow his hips to go over his head and over his shoulder. And to sweep Jozef Chen from that position, you will need to do that. Craig Jones is now in a bad position, but for sure he'll find a way to do something from here. Yeah, maybe going for this octopus guard, but let's see. I think he's just trying to reverse Jozef Chen with something. Yeah, he'll get it, I think. Yeah, for sure. But he decided to go for this arm-in guillotine. Pay attention the positioning of Jozef Chen. It is so hard to finish that arm-in guillotine if people are in this kind of position, like going with their shoulders inwards and making space, but Craig Jones is transitioning into anaconda here. I think he got the choke, but he's letting like Jozef Chen live a little bit longer. Yeah, he can even transition into darts from here. Yeah, he's going for this darts. It is not that tight still. Like this is like Islam Makhachev type of darts, but he's getting it tighter. He's getting it tighter. Capturing the bottom leg of Jozef Chen so he cannot like roll out and move. Yeah, he got the choke. Just amazing work. Amazing. Let's see. Again, Jozef Chen just underhooking. Yeah, he went for that guillotine, but straight away, Craig Jones brought his head backwards and low. So it was hard for Jozef Chen to do that Marcelo type of guillotine from top. Jozef Chen really likes this tripod position. Again, Craig Jones trying to butterfly sweep him from here. But pay attention how the hips of Jozef are never going over his head. Never. That is so important. And now completely knee slicing the top leg of Craig Jones. And let's break it down in slow motion because this was amazing. Guys, pay attention to the head positioning of Jozef Chen. So Craig Jones really needs to push that head of Jozef Chen under the hips of Jozef Chen. So he can be like a ball. So it will be easier for Craig Jones to sweep him, you see. But Jozef Chen is not allowing him, like he's posing that head really hard on the mat. So it's hard for Craig Jones to completely like tuck it under the hips of Jozef Chen. And because Craig Jones used so much force and extension to sweep Jozef Chen, watch the top leg of Jozef Chen, the right leg, how he will completely knee slice over the left leg of Craig Jones. This was amazing. You really need to go over the knee line of the opponent if you want this to work. You see how he's over the knee line? You cannot do it under the knee line of Craig Jones if you want to knee slice like this. So straight away, he even has like an underhook here, Jozef Chen. So Craig Jones was threatening this buggy choke, I think. But the head positioning of Jozef is perfect. So that buggy choke will not work. So I think now Craig Jones is just trying to scare Jozef Chen, so he can let go of that underhook, and he's going for this buggy choke still here, which I think it will be hard for him to get it. But watch this position. Craig Jones is full of tricks. He even swept Nicolas Meragali in the gi with the same position from side control. It was crazy to watch. But Craig Jones is using momentum and trying to pendulum sweep Jozef to the left. But yeah, Jozef is surviving that. Yeah, it is so easy to defend that if somebody did it to you, it is so hard to do it twice. But yeah, Jozef Chen managed to be safe from this position. Just trying to hold Craig Jones. He does not want to relinquish this position. But Craig Jones is not going 100%, you can see here. He is just joking around. But for sure, he's not going light either. Because Jozef Chen is doing a very good job with these positions and keeping them. I find it very interesting how much more lazy Craig Jones has become in recent years. When he was younger, he was so much movement based. But now he's so slow and isometric squeezing most of the time. Yeah, this is very interesting position. Let's see. Maybe Craig Jones can take the back of Jozef. Jozef going on a leg lock. Let's see. Oh my god, Craig Jones going for this corkscrew. Yeah, but he's too high on the leg of Jozef. That will not work. Maybe Jozef going for a toe hold. Now going for a heel hook. That again did not work. But Craig Jones now going for straight footlock. Yeah, this can be dangerous, I think. I think he will got it. Let's see. Yeah, straight away pushing the hip of Jozef. Jozef very good with clearing the legs off his hip. Just amazing work. Now Jozef going for this heel hook. But he does not have control of the knee line of Craig Jones. And the time is about to end. So Jozef Chen just knee slicing fast. Let's see if he'll manage to get something from here. But the time ended.
Hey guys, most people study Jiu-Jitsu through instructionals that look clean, but they don't show what actually works under pressure. Here we learn from matches, where technique is proven when everything's on the line. That's how you cut through the noise and see what truly works when it matters. On my Patreon, you'll find free breakdowns from the newest matches I can't post on YouTube, full studies, and complete guides, all built to help you improve faster and train smarter. You can start free right now. The link's in the description and pinned comment. And if you're new, subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss the next study.